Bethesda never ceases to amaze me. Just as I was in the middle of creating a new Fallout 76 lore video, they released not one, not two, but 3 new short videos for Starfield. Naturally, I decided to stop production on that video and immediately started working on this one. So what did they bestow upon us this time? Well, we are going to dive right into it. The 3 videos focus on small parts of what I presume will end up being subplots in the game. No words are spoken, and each film is done in an anime-styled video. Each film is about the settled systems, and the first one we are going to discuss was titled Supra et Ultra. Supra et Ultra is Latin for above and beyond. The video begins with a shot of New Atlantis on planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system. This is the primary city for our main quest, as this is where the group known as Constellation is located. We see a ship fly in and a courier disembarks. The courier stands there looking at the city in amazement, and who can blame him? This city looks remarkable, and I have to say, if it were real, I would probably be doing the same thing. He ends up looking at a poster for the Vanguard, which is a faction that we already know we will be able to join. This group is the United Colonies military, and we see the disclosure that we will have to agree to in order to join. The disclosure reads, Enlistment Agreement. By joining the United Colonies Vanguard, you agree to perform necessary services for the United Colonies that could place you in serious danger, resulting in harm to your craft or yourself, up to and including death. Of course, we have the option to decline, but where's the fun in that? So we can choose to accept. This is followed by a variety of space combat sequences, which include all the various options that the Starfield Direct showed us. In addition to that, we also keep seeing payments being given, with each payment getting more and more for each mission. After the final payment, the video cuts to our former courier standing on a balcony of what appears to be a suite overlooking the spaceport, sipping a drink. Longing to get back into the action as he watches 2 ships lift off, the courier heads back out to join the fight. Now, we can only hope that we can earn this suite, as it will be a great alternative for players who don't really want to get into settlement building. This entire video gives us a vague rundown of what it will be like to join the Vanguard. The last bit at the end of the video suggests that there will be some Radiant quests we can get from them as well, even after doing all the faction quests. The second video was titled Where Hope is Built. This one focuses on Aquila City, on Aquila in the Cheyenne system. This is the capital of the Freestar Collective. The video starts off with a failed engine start of a ship. We then see the ship's owner. She is the child in the photo that we see taped to the control panel in the opening shot. From the looks of her parents, they were both soldiers. She opened a compartment to pull out the faulty component and goes in search of a replacement. Sadly, her search ends without finding a replacement. Feeling like all hope is lost, she wanders for a bit and stops in front of a memorial where she remembers her father, who was killed in battle while he piloted some sort of mech. Now, I really don't want to get anyone's hopes up here, but it would be a very nice surprise to find or obtain one of these mechs for our own personal use. I somehow doubt that this will be the case though. As she walks outside the city walls, she sees an old man being threatened by someone, and she quickly jumps into action to save the old man. He promptly tried to pay her, but being the mechanic that she is, she noticed the ship in the background and chose to take the parts she needed for her ship. The old man agreed, and she was finally able to fix her ship. I believe this video highlights some of the side quests that we can obtain. It also demonstrates that we may have the options to choose what rewards that we get, making it easier to obtain things that we want, rather than getting some random item that we just don't want in the first place. The final video was titled The Hand That Feeds. This one focused on Neon on Voli Alpha in the Voli system. Voli is an ocean planet, and Neon is known as the Pleasure City. film begins with a shot of two people who we quickly learn are thieves. They are quite good and collect quite a few things. One of them, however, finds a card with a logo on it. This logo is of Ryojin Industries. Suddenly, they hear some gunshots and they race to the scene, only to find a bunch of dead bodies and a man cowering next to a wall clutching a package. One of them wants to take it, but the other recognizes the symbol, which matches the one on the card, and decides to stop him from taking it. This causes the two to split up, but our anti-hero ends up getting in the good graces of Ryujin for this action. I believe this video highlights the fact that we can be the bad people too and still get rewarded for it, albeit from a criminal organization, one which we still have the opportunity to join. I can only imagine the questline for this faction. All in all, each film gives us a bit more insight into the Starfield universe. We are clearly going to have so much to do and so many choices to make that we will be playing this game for years to come and probably still not have done everything in the game. I know that this is just the beginning for the marketing ramp up ahead of the game's launch, so keep your eyes peeled as we will be seeing much more in the days to come, and I will be here to cover it as it all happens. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these new videos for Starfield. While you're at it, like, subscribe, and share. And as always, I'm just glad you stopped by, and I'll see you in the next one.